Hey, happy Tuesday. Great Tuesday to you all. This is Speaking with Judgment, hosted by the one and only Jonathan Mathis, the sports judge. And with that, I say court is now in session 6 days after requesting a trade. DK Metcalf landed on a new team with a new contract. He was traded for a second rounder to the Pittsburgh Steelers. The teams are flipping picks in the sixth round and seventh round as well. In 2025, he was set to be in the final year of his contract, but DK is signing a lucrative 5-year, $150 million contract, making the deal the largest in franchise history. I think him going there is good for the franchise, obviously, the city, the people, the fans. I'm convinced DK will embrace the city of Pittsburgh, and assuming he brings the excitement on the field, the terrible towel swinging Pittsburgh fans will embrace him. That's how he should be welcomed and received. They finally got the wide receiver they coveted. Great addition, solid pickup, makes a ton of sense. They wanted a receiver. They needed one badly. They got their guy. You needed as much in that receiving room. He will be a Steeler for the next 5 years. DK Metcalf finished in the top 10 among 138 qualified players in years per reception. In 2024, Alec Pierce was number 1 overall at over 22 yards. Jameson Williams over 17 yards. Rashad Bateman at about 17 yards. A.J. Brown, 16 yards. Calvin Ridley, 16 yards. Pickens was 15.3, and DK was 15. So they got guys who got big play potential, but somebody got to throw them the ball. DK and Pickens together as a duo with no reliable quarterback. I mean, come on now. I think the legitimate question that needs to be asked is who the hell is going to throw the ball to them? You look at that quarterback situation and you're going, okay, they finally have a legit wide receiver, but the quarterback situation still worries me. I start to really wonder what this team is going to do after the Steelers completely botched the quarterback position. An elite quarterback matters to a receiver's performance. I'm not sure what they can do about the quarterback. When your quarterback is the weakest link, y'all not going very far. I don't care if you have two of the best wide receivers. I'm assuming they're leaning towards staying with Russell Wilson as the starter, or I'm hearing Aaron Rodgers could be the next quarterback. The NFL quarterback carousel is spinning out of control as free agency continues on here. We're still waiting for an answer from Aaron Rodgers, and I just have that feeling that's who the Steelers are looking at. It kind of makes sense. I mean, you all know how I feel about Aaron Rodgers. Can he go to Pittsburgh and elevate that offense? Can he not make it all about him and put the team first? There has been a lot of noise today that Aaron Rodgers has emerged as the quarterback option for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm not sure if Aaron Rodgers fits a blue-collar kind of city, but I do know he likes to play with established receivers, and Pittsburgh is the place where he can go and get another chance. Obviously, we're all waiting to see what Rodgers says. There's going to be a new quarterback because the Steelers traded away Justin Fields to the Jets. So I think Aaron Rodgers is easily the best quarterback option left on the table, and he's perfect for the Steelers because he's established. And that's why they are attracted to established, veteran, seasoned quarterbacks. So it makes a lot of sense. Best player on the field In their receiver room was George Pickens last season. Yeah, that dude. Mr. Butterfingers. To me, he drops way too many passes. For me, he does. That's why he can never be a true number one in my eyes. And his body language was just that awful last season. You can tell he didn't have his head on straight all the time. And I think that was kind of detriment to him being around last season. And so I think there's maybe an added bonus to DK Metcalf being around. I mean, I feel as if there's been moments where DK was definitely not on top of his game. And so now you get DK Metcalf, and he's your true number one wide receiver. This isn't at all that surprising. It's not surprising at all that DK is joining the Steelers. I start to wonder if this will work with DK and Pickens because they have similar personalities. They both get upset if they don't get the ball. And what happens if those two, DK and Pickens, start going at it by week 6? This guy, DK, is like a grenade that you roll and roll on the ground and it's going to explode eventually. I can just see it now where you have DK and Pickens exchanging words on the sideline and fighting. DK is just that type of guy. And one of those things we know about DK is that he's a freak of nature, but what good is having anybody if he's going to give everybody headaches? I'm not saying he is, but based on history, DK has had moments where he's exploded and showed signs of being a diva and problematic. Again, he's a great receiver, but I can see him throwing fits, especially if he's not getting his targets and has no one to throw the ball to him. He's a freaking good football player. That's exactly what the Steelers offense need. They need someone to give them a little bit of juice. Now, the next step is what will you do about the quarterback? I'm in favor of this for the Steelers, but there's still a level of concern at quarterback. And I don't think there's no question DK is a great receiver, very big, very strong, very fast, but it's his character and his on-field behavior. That gives me a lot of concern, and I think there's that question mark still. But good for the Steelers that they finally got that receiver they've been desperately looking for, and only time will tell what this will look like. All right, guys, I'm wrapping this video up. It's been great chatting as always. Thanks for entering the chat room. Thanks for listening to the commentary. Really appreciate y'all. Much love to y'all. You guys have a great day. Have a great Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you all. It's Taco Tuesday. We're having tacos for dinner tonight, obviously, on this wonderful, fabulous Tuesday. But guys, I'm checking out of here now, and I will be around throughout the day as this NFL free agency stuff continues. It's been a wild, exciting offseason. There's been crazy stuff happening around the league all week, and it's going to continue to get crazy, and there's going to be a lot to talk about. But guys, see you guys next time. You guys take care. I am out. Don't forget, if you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Hit that subscribe button. All right, guys, I'm checking out. Talk to you guys later. Peace.